Hey everyone, it's Snow Cool and welcome back to another racing mower update. I haven't done much work on the racing mower since the trail breaking video, and it's because I was out there testing to see if my tires were still expanding and hitting the rear fenders. And you can see I put all these hash marks here to check, and you can see all that paint's gone right there. And same thing right here, so these fenders are too low, and I was thinking about raising these a little bit. But it turns out I'd have to raise them about another inch for them to start clearing. And that wasn't going to work out very well. So I ended up buying a set of these fenders. These are John Deere 110 fenders. And they just came in the mail today, so I figured I'd run over here and mock them up. And if you look, I think that looks better than those fenders ever did. Now the hardest part I'm going to have is getting these things to bolt upright, because it looks good from there. I mean, you come over here though, you get a lot of this exposed area right down in here. So I'm going to have to figure out something to do. I'm probably just going to end up having sheet metal inserts or using some diamond plate or something. But yeah, right now it's sitting on my axle, so I have to modify these fenders already to get them to, it's kind of dark, but I'm going to have to modify these fenders to get them sit down in there right. But I think just the fact that they're rounded and that you don't have any sharp edges, it matches that nose cone beautifully. And yeah, so I have to figure out how to get these guys to bolt on right. I'm going to have to find out something to do with back in here, because right now my exhaust pipes are just kind of hanging out in open space there, where that fender kind of disguised it a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, it looks good from just about every angle until you're right on top of it, and then then you can see all that space down in there. So, definitely gonna have to do something with that. But I'm gonna see if I can get one of these bad boys mounted today, because the other one will just be me copying what I did there. So, as soon as I got some progress, I'll be back. All right, I got these. At least this one fender here mocked up. It's being held on by this clamp there, and then there's another clamp behind that tire. But yeah, right now I'm sitting at about, I want to say, 1.5 inches of tire clearance, almost 2 inches, which I think should be way more than enough to compensate for these tires expanding, or at least I hope so. And I gotta figure out though. I'm going to fill this hole in right here, because at first I thought I was going to use some diamond plate in here, and now that I put it up, the flat hitting at that sharp angle right where it goes into the fender, I don't think that looks very good. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'm open to them, because the only other thing I can think of doing would be taking a piece of flat stock and following this angle here, and then just kind of using it and have it like curve into the fender, so it kind of one pieces it, and then just bring it all the way back to the top there. But I don't know how well that's gonna look. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just all a matter of how it looks, because that's a lot of work to fill in that just for nothing. But yeah, and then I got the easy part of bolting this thing down. Come here. And that is, I got that bolt hole and that bolt hole to do, and I'm going to use at least 3 bolts. I might use more, depending on how much the fenders move. They shouldn't move that much though. And I'm going to either take a bracket off of here and weld it to there, or weld it so I can put a bolt through there. Although that seems like a lot of work to do, what I think I'm just going to do is drill a hole in my frame right there and bolt it down like that. But yeah. And unfortunately, I already had to cut the fender, but I'm okay with that because I didn't buy like super nice fenders. These things are kind of junky. There's a lot of cancer on the back of this thing, and actually this one's got quite a bit of cancer as well. But I'm not worried about that. I'll take care of it. I just didn't want to buy a pair of $80 fenders that are like beautiful that you could throw on a John Deere someone's trying to restore right away. So I bought the lower quality ones because I knew I was going to have to destroy them anyways. So But yeah, right now it's on there, and I think it looks pretty good from the back too. I don't know if I'm gonna cover this hole up yet or not. I got a lot of things to figure out, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Although I didn't get that much done, but if you guys got any ideas on how to fill that hole in, send them my way. And because right now, like I said, the only thing I could think of is putting that piece of flat steel in there, and that'd be a lot of work to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.